Right, so Steve, that was all about the result. Great result.
Yeah, absolutely that. You've said it. It was all about the win. The clean sheet for me is something to be proud of as well. And yeah, you know, it is a game that we felt on paper we should be looking to get 3 points from. So mission accomplished.
And again, it was the first half hard work, but the second half, I think you really controlled that and deserved the win.
Do you know what? I'll be slightly controversial and just disagree with you a little bit there. I thought the start of the second half, they had a succession of set pieces and corners and free kicks, and I'll be honest with you, I thought they had us on the back foot a little bit, and it was really testament to the defensive unit, which is everyone, to be fair. But the way everyone dug in, there was a couple where people are throwing their bodies in the way, and I think we've then earned.
Oh yeah, you've definitely earned that, because maybe it's been a bit harsh, because like I said, I thought the first 10 minutes of the first half and the first 10 minutes of the second, they had the better of the play.
Yeah.
But like at number 14, you know, he's a good player, isn't he?
Yeah. To be fair, they've got a good mix there. They've got some very young lads that are hungry and are together. And they've obviously got Luke, Harry, good, very good experienced players. And we looked at their results. You know, they picked points up off of Whitstable recently. I think they whacked Kennington. So we say every time we come on here, it wasn't one to take for granted. And they didn't give up. They never gave up. They never threw the towel in.
Well, that was good, because it's the second week where you've had to juggle not just on the bench with you and Luke not being there, but on the pitch. You know, another keeper, other new player coming in.
Yeah. So just keep everyone up to date. Jay Tibble has decided he wants to pursue being an outfield player. So we've reluctantly said good luck, obviously. Jacob's come in, Jacob Bennett. He is dual signed with Cray Valley, so he's involved with them, and he's also played a little bit step 5 this season. Played for Leverett.
I thought he had a really good game, didn't he?
Yes, he did. Yeah, he wasn't overly busy, but he was effective with everything he had to do. He managed the game well. He talked well. So I hope he hit well. So
a lot of that was down to the players pulling together. Well, like I said, didn't look too confident, but then came into the game as long as it went on.
Yeah, a little bit different for us today, because obviously Luke wasn't able to be there from the start, which I guess it makes it a little bit different. Hopefully didn't have too much of an impact, because at the end of the day we're all men, and you can't be overly reliant on any one person, whether that's a player. Obviously Jules wasn't here either, the Fizz, so Richard stepped in. So maybe it took us a little while to grow in. Maybe we've got to give Lordswood some credit. Maybe they started a little bit quicker than us. Maybe I think we're trying to do the right things. They were pressing us quite hard, and Connor's putting me off now. Yeah, he's right. You're right. It took us a little while to get the measure of the game and find a way of causing them problems.
Yeah, well, it was good the way that the players stuck at it. It's like we could see now that Festus and Trev, for instance, are starting to develop a partnership. Yeah. Festus got a great cross in for Trev. Trev just had to tap it down.
Yeah, he did. Like Fezzy, he's getting used to get a few sides got cup finals and stuff. And unfortunately, we haven't. Which is another thing. We were chatting the other week. We just said next year we really want to target a good cup run. Because again that gives you a bit of interest. But you're right, in the league, for us really, it's now just about personal pride and trying to build a bit for next year.
Yeah.
Which is why there's a few new players coming in.
Yeah, because that's what we want to see. Because when you came in, you said, look, it's a couple of years. First year we set a standard, develop a team, then we build on it.
Yeah, we're learning. Again, we've gone through quite a big change even since we started. We changed the formation, changed a few personnel. It just happens, done it at this level. But hopefully we're on a path now that we can keep on building on.
Yeah, and I think the results have helped us today again. So we stay where we are in the league. We're slow, right? And I think that everybody can realise what's coming. And it's good, because it's definitely to me, it's a wobble we had earlier, but that seems to ease off now, and it's just, like you say, see after the end of the season, pick up some results and a bit of momentum.
Yeah, it's just getting the consistent traits in our game that then hopefully will build consistent results. It's stating the obvious, but if you don't let goals in, you're not going to lose too many times. So the clean sheet again today is massive. That said, you don't want to be hyper defensive that you never offer anything going forward, because then you just absorb too much. So we're just trying to get that balance right at a minute. Yeah,
you can see, because we were looking at the table and we were saying how our goal difference is probably about third best in the league or fourth best in the league.
Is it?
It's really good. we just needed to start scoring those goals. Trev's got 2 goals again today, and we're off.
Yeah.
You
Well,
know.
exactly that, mate.
Yeah.
All the time you keep a clean sheet and you've got a prolific goal scorer like that, you've got a good chance of.
Yeah, but I think the other thing that's important, I think Robbie and Tommy are settling into a good partnership as a team.
Yeah. Well, and again, if that releases T Dante to play right back, then that's great for me because 1v1 defending, there ain't many better than Dante. I'll tell you that for nothing.
It seems like we always give away a goal where we've had a momentary lapse, for want of a better way. Like their goal today was we just let the cross over and just lost concentration just for that second. We never get taken out completely smashed, do we?
No.
It was almost like we're quite good at giving the opposition the chance to score.
Which is really frustrating, isn't it?
But we don't do that very often. And other than that, we look really solid.
Yeah, I think you're right.
You know
there's going to be mistakes at this level. You talk about defending, I guess, and for us, that's all about. It's not about an individual's ability. It's about getting people to cooperate as a group to preempt any sort of danger, and we're getting better. We are getting better at that.
Yeah.
And the other thing we're getting better at, today, some of the midfield. I see Pringy had a couple of shots. Frank's had a couple. Obviously, Fez has been involved in some of the goal scoring. Reece actually, done a couple of nice bits. So you need to be a bit more reliant. You can't be reliant on one person scoring goals.
Yeah, it did look like we were saying. It looked like you'd been telling everybody, you can see the goal, have a shot. And it was
like I say, the focus of both sessions this week have been about chance creation and pulling the trigger. And so hopefully, do a lot of repetition of that on the training ground, and hopefully it starts to sink in. Incidentally, just a little bit off. I thought Palmby had a great game today as well. Just I think he really picked up the mantle of winning the ball, carrying the ball. And that's good. That's good.
Well, because last week was really just a midfield battle.
Yeah.
And again today, it was the midfield was important, and like we said, Frankie did a good job in the holding role. But Jack Palmby and Connor both had solid games. It was hard. That wasn't easy.
Yeah, and I did. Maybe last week, maybe we lost that midfield battle. Maybe that's the difference. Whereas this week, I think 100%.
Yeah.
Maybe don't get me wrong. Lordswood didn't roll over. There was a few wavy moments, but I actually feel like, thinking back on the game now in my head, I think like second half we didn't really give them an inch in midfield.
No, we didn't, and they were getting very physical as a result.
Yeah.
I mean, the ref was a bit all over the place. He was, their foul, nothing. We do exactly the same minute later. We get a yellow card, and then he gives us.
Did we get? I know Tom deserved that yellow. To be completely truthful. Hopefully we're not going to appeal that one. I look a bit of a twat. But did we get any other yellows?
No, I don't think we did.
So
and it's
I didn't think the ref was that bad. To be honest.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It was. No, I think we got a couple. We got a couple. But it's like the ref was. We didn't influence the game, and he had a reasonably good game.
Yeah.
But some of his decisions are just scratching, and we're just saying we get a bit fed up now at this level of inconsistent referees. And it's like you said, players they're like that because of the level. That's why they're here.
I think this level.
And we can't have a game without them.
No, mate. This level's inconsistent.
Yeah.
It ain't just officials. It's players.
Yeah.
Any lager would do.
Yeah.
I think we're all here because we've got inconsistencies. I ain't a genius. Some of the players make incorrect decisions at time. And some of them, I am not even going to go into being negative.
No, I'm not being negative. It was just like scratching at it.
Yeah.
Well, why did you do that one and not this one?
But let's be honest, how many times do our players or the opposition players have the ball and you think, why did you do that?
Yeah, of course you do.
Look, we're here for a reason. Next year Premier League, but for now we're here for a reason.
Yeah, especially when promotion push comes.
Yes.
So, I mean, looking forward to next week. That's another away game.
Is it? Yes, deal, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna get travel lodge.
Yeah, because that's going to be hard.
Yeah.
Isn't it? There's the only way you can say that.
I've heard a rumour Scott's putting on a coach. Jolly Boy's outing. I think it's 2.5 hours from Eastbourne to deal, so that'd be fun. But they're a side in form. It's a nice pitch, so that's good. It's always it's a good setup down there once you get there. We done all right against them last time. It was 2-2, and actually I think we gave them a penalty, which probably could have done.
Yeah, we were thinking we could have won that game. I seem to remember from last time.
We're more than capable. You look at our record against the top 4, top 5, who incidentally we've got to play most of them again, and it's good. So ironically, even though on paper we're looking at Lordswood thinking we've probably got to get something out of this because most of the teams we've got coming are higher, the reality is we seem to perform better against the high press.
Right, I seem to remember thinking we should have won Deal, but they were big and physical.
Yeah, although I thought we were actually.
Yeah, we stood up to it. Yeah,
it was 2-2 as I recall, and I think I'm not going to name the name, even though I know exactly who it was. I think we gave away a bit of a crap penalty, which actually we would have won it else. So, yeah, another one ticked off, isn't it, mate?
Yeah.
Another one ticked off. We get that one done, then we're back at the Den, and we've got a few home games, which we're looking at.
It's
We're looking for
3
500.
away games, 3 home games.
Yeah, exactly. 3 home games. Weather's starting to cheer up a little bit. It's getting a bit lighter now, so hopefully we can go 500 at the Den before the end of the season.
Hopefully so.
You reckon? Get
Yeah.
500? That's the challenge,
We just
gentlemen and
need
ladies.
Need
500.
to push it and promote it.
Yeah, we're winning now, so we want you all back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's brilliant. Thanks for that.